What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here of Marty Music, my very own project. I really appreciate the support. We're going to break down Jimi Hendrix, the classic Hey Joe. Hope you guys enjoy it. There's some really fun stuff here. So let's get to it. So that's kind of where we're starting right here. And it starts with I'm going to use the middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and we're going to pick and immediately slide up to the 5th, like that. But we want the high E to ring out with it. Then we're going to go back to the 3rd of the B with that high E still. Middle finger again, popular finger, 4th fret of the G string, pick, immediately slide down to the 2nd, like that. And we pick and pull it off, like that. And then I'm just going to go for the full E major chord, but we're really kind of aiming for the D and G string, just kind of like the middle. If you got the whole chord, you're fine, but it's kind of in the middle. So that being the most predominant note, the 2nd fret of the D. Okay, holding that E major chord, we're going to hit the open E, then we're going to hit the open E, then the D and G, kind of, like that middle again. It's loose. And then we're going to try and get the top 2 or 3 strings, like. So it's kind of. And then right back to the low E. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at my right hand. Let's put it all together. One more time, let's try it even slower. I tried all 3 of these main fingers here for this next part, and I think I was having most success with my middle finger. You can use index, ring, whatever. Middle finger sets you up for the E chord again. So check out this move and then I'll rewind it back. We're going to slide. We're just covering the A and D string. And I'm going to slide from 4 to 5. Then the open E. Then the A and D again. So it's. Then the open E. It just keeps going back and forth like. So. down to the 4th fret from the 5th fret. So, and it just slides on the first one. E chord. When I put it together, and it's dun 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 E E, you know, strum down strums on that E chord. Slow, whole thing. So after you do the 2 strums on E, you're going to get one more just low thump on that low E. And we have this little move up here where we're barring the 7th fret of the D, G, and B. And we're going to hammer up from the 7 to the 9 on the D string. And then hit that G and B string double stop. Like that. So it does it 2 times like this. Hammer, hammer, and then a one last hammer on that 9th fret of the D. Like that. And that's when the bass is doubling that. So it sounds thicker on the recording because the bass comes in there. And then into the progression. One last time really slow, and then we're going to get into the progression. So now we're going to just look at these basic bar chords and start with that. So a C major bar chord. It's the A shape with the root on the A string, so 3rd fret of the A string. So C, and then the E root major chord, this is a G major. So C, G. Then we just do the same thing up a whole step. D to A, D, A. Then we go up one more whole step to E. And you can let the low E ring out with it. And by the way, this is called the circle of fifths. And it's a way to keep feeling a progression that keeps wanting to go. Anyway, in simple terms. So C, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. And so now we have a lick that comes, well, it doesn't come from, but it's the same kind of thing as Whole Lotta Love by Zeppelin. But we're going like this. So it's that 7 of the E to the 5 of the A. So 7, 5, 7, 5, E major, double chord. So C, G, D, have a lesson here on Marty Music called the Hendrix major chord, or Hendrix embellishment. And basically, when you have this A shape, you can play this, what I call the Hendrix major embellishment. And there's another video on it, so I don't want to get too deep into it, but you can start getting some of that more choral kind of embellishing sound that he uses. So like on C major, there's that inversion. With G, there's this great little move right here. You take a bar chord, and then you just go up a whole step from the root and slide up another whole step. You don't really hear that note, it's more passing. And then you're going to skip the A string and play what's the root, still the root of the chord. And for G, it's the 5th fret of the D string. So you can go. The A string's just kind of getting muted by my ring finger. So. So check it out. So for C, C regular, C inverted, G, new move, D, D inverted, A, with that new move, and then the E major chord. And you could even embellish there. So just some stuff to kind of start with messing around with. It's great when you have other players, even just a power trio, you can start to make it, busier and fuller sounding. So now the last thing I'm going to show you is this line. It's the bass line, but he doubles it on guitar. And they're actually based on arpeggios for the chord. So like you have a C major. The difference though is when you have 3 half steps in a row, that's called chromatic or chromaticism. So you basically have a C major arpeggio, which sounds like that. It's inverted, but, and then a G up. D inverted, A. So anyway, let's just get to the line though. I just was trying to explain a little theory behind it. So the C root, 3rd fret A, then the open E, which is still part of a C major chord. That's what I mean inverted, is that we have the major 3rd lower than the root. So C, open E, 1, 2, 3. So C, O, 1, 2, 3. And the last note of that part of the line is also the first note of the next chord, which is G. So we have to go. And once you hit that 3rd fret of the low E, I'm going to hop over to the 2nd fret of the A and go half steps. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3, oh, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get to the 5th on the A, and now you're going to go to the 2nd of the E and go up half steps from there. So now we just went up to the 5th of the low E, and this is the only weird kind of hand position hop, is we need to get our index finger to the 4th fret of the A string. And it would be 4, 5, 6, and then you can go right in to an E chord. So 3, oh, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, E chord. Oops. All right, hope you enjoyed the lesson. Also, martymusic.com is my new website. You can sign the newsletter to find out about all the new things that will be happening with Marty Music. And I just appreciate your continued support. Hope to see you again soon.
'Cause close to nothing